that's totally up to you. Whatever you feel like. If you just wanna be, wanna butt heads. I like arguing over random shit. So if that's what this is gonna be, I'm for it.
Hmm. I think it would be more. I don't know. Let's play it by ear, I guess.
Hmm. That sounds good to me. I just want you to know, by the way, that you have the most. Like, if a Foley artist heard your door, I think they would just instantly explode in excitement.
Hmm?
Like, you have the most perfect creaky door. Like if a Foley artist heard that, they'd be like, "Oh my god, it's what I've been looking for."
Maybe I should record my door and use it for my video intros.
Yeah, that could be like the
Look,
professor entering the room.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
just creaky. I have never. This sounds weird to say because it is in fact the door to my bedroom, but I've never actually stopped to listen to my door.
No, that's fair. Like, it becomes so commonplace you don't even really think about it at a certain point.
Yeah,
And maybe it doesn't
but just
sound
like
like that in like real life, but through the microphone, it definitely sounded perfect haunted house creaky.
okay, so just creaky door, firm shut noise, and then um, welcome students. Today we will be talking about the trolley problem.
Yeah, there you go.
I,
No, that's
mm,
perfect.
I need to find it. I need to find a more natural pitch because I think I'll just be talking in character whenever I am talking about world building stuff.
Fair.
So I need to find a pitch that I can stick with that isn't. But also, I just don't like my normal voice. So I just need to. I don't like my normal voice as a professor in a position of intellectual authority. I guess.
No, that's fair. Sometimes things just don't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I'm excited for the series though. I bet it's gonna be cool.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm. So I haven't tested this. Can you hear sound okay?
Yep.
Okay. It like completely blocks out my thing. So
For
for Streamlabs, so I'm hoping that it's working properly. If anybody in chat can't hear, let me know. Um, is this a relatively recent game?
21, I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I booted it up and it was like, "We stand with Ukraine," and I was like, I mean, that's great, but for some reason I was thinking it was a little older than that, so I was like, oh shit. Hmm.
Maybe it's more recent than I think.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance in case I make egregious soup noises. I am a little sick today, so I'm eating soup. Alright, are you cool with all these settings? Anything we need to change?
You are fine.
Six,
Fine.
5, 6,
I'm gonna
7.
turn up the voice a little bit, because usually music and stuff drowns it out. But, okay,
Mhm.
let's get started. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, is co-op like...
Splitting the blame.
Oh,
Here you
okay.
can set your discussion time and multiple controllers for potential scapegoats.
Okay, so solo... Then custom. Okay, so you want to go do co-op? Because it doesn't look like we need multiple people.
It's up to you. I don't know what the settings look like.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at it and see. Player count 2.
Click on the envelope.
Oh, okay.
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain explicit language, sexual content, horror, or show violence.
Okay.
Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised. Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
just gonna do wee. My horrible cursive K's.
Maybe that should be our post name. Cursive
Actions
K's.
speak louder than words.
I like that.
Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show 3 core values: responsibility, integrity, and respect. With that in mind, let's start your training.
Yeah. The 3 R's: responsibility, integrity, and respect.
Integrity.
There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do you do?
Okay. What's your thoughts?
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever?
Yep.
Okay, I'm also...
Yeah. Let's play the numbers game.
Yeah, I mean, that's my thought, is like, I mean, it sucks either way, but 1 for the sake of the 5.
So you're just gonna do nothing?
No, I said pull lever.
I think it's
Oh,
slow to
if it doesn't do
respond.
Family and friends
Oh, it's trying to guilt me into, like,
There
feeling
it
bad
is.
for it. Oh,
It does this no matter what you do.
okay. Gotcha, love that.
It plays both sides.
Usually we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more before acting next time.
It also does this no matter what you do.
Okay, interesting. I agree with 71.15% players.
If it
Oh,
ain't
I got
broke,
achievement unlocked.
don't fix it.
Woo! Pull the
This
lever.
test will focus on the first principle, responsibility. Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should take a leaf out of her book.
Yeah, who of us are exactly what we pictured we would be at 5 years old?
A trolley is heading towards another 5 people. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital. What do you do?
Pull the lever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, because, like, it sucks because she's a child, but again, it's still a numbers game.
It is,
Two kids this much.
Yes. But it's, depersonal. What's the opposite of depersonalization? Because that's what's happening here, you know?
Just personalization?
Personalization. Yeah, they're just putting a face to the victim
To make it hard
and
to
expecting
go
you
people.
to, yeah. But no, it is.
Oh. Oh, no.
Why is it an Xbox achievement?
Yeah.
It's an odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition: to be the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for the death of a young girl?
It's a much smaller percentage of people.
You disagree with
Yeah, it says Reed Graves? I don't know what that's supposed to be.
the creator, I think.
Oh, okay.
The end justifies the means. The key to this test is integrity. This is Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows. Tyrone is a very large man. You don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains.
It's very specific, Tyrone.
Now we're upping the ante. You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley
Aww.
speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge? Or
Yes.
let the train
I'm
hit
not
5
entirely sure
people?
how pushing a guy off a bridge would stop the train.
He's very large.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
He is comically large for the sake of.
Even though you know full well he's terrified of trains.
If he was
I'm
less
sure
terrified of trains, would he be more mortal?
I was gonna say
I
like
don't
he's
understand.
gonna die either way. I'm
Allowing
pretty sure
someone
he's
to
more
die
terrified
is
of death.
collateral damage.
Yeah, that's the crux of this thing.
Yeah, it's a little more active.
It's a tiny bit more active than just pulling a lever, I suppose.
The cleaning company with the best reviews are Happy Cleaning Limited. Who knew one body could make so much mess? You're going to have to tip them well.
Disagreed significantly less, huh? I love how it says people killed and then children killed as like a separate.
Yeah, to make you feel bad.
A cat has 9 lives.
Oh no.
Now for the final core value, respect. It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins. You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute.
This is not gonna go well.
There is a dying dog down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone?
It's entirely possible that it just doesn't die. So, like...
I know, I'm like, how do we know for sure it's dying? But at the same time, like, I don't want to be the person responsible for more suffering.
Let
Yeah,
nature
just
take
leave
its
it.
course. Don't listen to the yelps.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
still.
leave
Oh,
it
it's
there.
on it. I don't have to do
Die
anything.
alone.
Yeah. So the argument here is, why would you leave it to die alone in the cold when you could mercy kill it, you know?
Yeah.
And I support euthanization, is a weird sentence to say, but it's also very true.
No, yeah, somebody who's had to put down multiple dogs. And the problem is, it's just like out of nowhere. So I'm like, what would I be using? Like, I doubt I have a gun on me. Like,
Grace chose to save the dog.
okay, I wish that was an option.
He's an asshole.
For real.
He's a little bit of an asshole for that one.
If you play
Just
with
a little.
fire, you'll get burned. Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks. With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember, respect, responsibility, and integrity. 5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs warn them of the dangers. The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die or sacrifice the delinquents?
I mean, they're just kids.
So how much do you... I think the lesson here is, how much do you hate children? But I can't verify that.
No, that's possible.
So are we numbers gaming this, or are we...
No, I think we're numbers giving this, because all they've done is, like, suck onto the track. Like, that's
Trespassers
not...
weren't there. You would change the paths, right?
Yeah! I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, obviously.
But it's still a numbers game.
Yeah.
So, he's just doing his job, but
You criminals
fuck him,
are
I guess.
co-workers then.
He's just doing his job, but the kids are, You know, if I wasn't fully aware that the kids were there, I would change the track. And if they happen to die because I changed the track, that would be a different story, you know?
Right. It's just they have to be cognizant of everything.
But it is framed as you are fully aware of these children.
The first week are in.
Yeah.
I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
You disagree with... Reed Graves hates children.
Oh, apparently.
Dear sir or madam, we have been following
That's
your
me.
exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem Inc. and would like to thank you for your hard work, especially when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. This is a prestigious position and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
No way this can go wrong.
Nope.
The best laid plans go astray. It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers. You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. THC is stoic, focusing more on justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. We'll start with justice. Today, you'll be in A&E. A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should get the heart?
I mean, my thoughts
The
are...
elderly man.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's your
He's
argument?
scheduled. He's on the schedule.
True, but at the same
We could
time,
probably
like...
get the heart back off this old.
Well, yeah, I
I
was
mean-
gonna say he's kind of... He's old.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to...
Wow, this guy is really old. It'll be an awful
The
waste
value of
a
life.
heart if he doesn't even
The
survive.
value of young life versus
Yeah.
proper procedure.
Yeah, like... I don't know, I mean... Maybe that's not justice, but...
Potential, then.
Yeah.
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you say the young guy?
Man, I disagree with
Oh.
Redgraves on, like, everything.
Shane?
You can't win them all. You're late. The hospital is rammed. Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance. Restrain yourself and think it through. A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
I look in their eyes and end their life.
Yeah, I mean... I know it's illegal.
They're begging
but,
for
like,
it.
Yeah, they're literally begging for it. Like, that's hard to deny. Probably be the end of the career, but...
They're begging for it. I would...
Yeah, that's just hard to not...
Did you know 90% of suicide survivors regret attempting it? Sounds pretty similar.
That's an interesting argument.
They're undercover.
Yeah.
This could be a sting operation.
Oh my god.
Who dies for a sting operation?
I know, they go to, like, inject you. You're like, wait! I was kidding!
Whoa.
Pull out again. The jig is up.
Oh, wow. You actually did it. I thought you would have learned
Oh,
not
God.
to kill people by now.
Wow.
That is a smaller number.
Yeah.
I think it's because it says lethal treatment. You know,
Could be.
why is it so fucking loud? It's like overpoweringly loud.
Yeah.
So like the implication is, yeah, he's begging for it, but also you're gonna get fired and also probably arrested.
Possibly, yeah.
Be slow in choosing, but slower in changing. The last few
Huh?
days have been tough. It was only a week ago you were on the trolleys. Today should be easier. You have a choice to make which some people would see as a good problem to have. It's just going to take courage. You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients.
Wow,
Do you
that's
kill
pretty
the
lucky.
tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
God. The
Numbers
I was gonna say,
game.
the numbers game is biting me in the ass. Fuck.
I won't hold you to consistency, but I will numbers game
Getting dark
absolutely
now.
100% of the time.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, there might be somebody that comes along down the line. It's not like it's not like a barreling. Like, you never know when somebody might pop up.
Yeah.
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was
shut up.
researching into improving vaccines. Hopefully that won't be an issue.
Well, I
down
agreed
the
with
road.
everybody else, so shush it.
Yeah, no, the implication is that it's not like he's a volunteer. You can't just kill someone
Make
for...
an omelette without breaking
Right.
eggs. You have been promoted yet again.
Oh, God.
You now run the hospital. You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City. This vaccine
Oh,
will
wow.
stop a large number of children from becoming severely ill, but you'll need to deal with their parents. We need
If only
your
we
words of wisdom.
save that one guy that was
Yeah,
dying.
no, for
to get
real.
the
Do
organs.
start a
Who was looking
mandatory
into vaccines.
vaccination program among children to stop this endemic. Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill, much worse than the virus itself.
Vaccinate.
I don't know. Like, 1
Stop
in
it.
5 is, like, really high numbers.
Vaccinate.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Like, that's, like, such... Like, it would be one thing if it was, like, 1 in
Severely ill,
100.
not deadly.
Charge of a hospital
The illness will kill. The illness will...
But it says that the ones who do have it will be worse than the
How did
virus
you
itself.
answer the
So
trolley
it could be
one
worse than dying. So
Numbers game.
no, the way I see it is like they can't die because what's worse than dying?
All right.
Well, you've definitely made a name for yourself. Next, you'll be telling me you believe in healing crystals, coloured auras, and
No, listen,
ghosts.
I just put this on the record that I am not anti-vax. I just and I am for certain vaccine mandates, but if you have a guarantee of that high, a 1 in 5, like if it was like 1 in 20, 1 in 100, okay, 1 in 5, that's like I can think of so many groups of people that's like, oh, could be me, that sort of thing. And like if they're just ill and it's not as bad as and they're not guaranteed to die, I just don't think it's worth it.
Beggars can't
Okay.
be choosers. Your hospital is getting noticed. You're now going to have to make some big decisions. They will affect a lot of people. While choosing, always keep in mind justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. The people need you to be stoic. Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
Oh God, that was quite a flash. I think we should do research because like I mean, if the treatment right now is not horrible,
At least some get to eat sweets before, you know.
like if the treatment's not guaranteed to save them, then like this is a possibility that we can actually save people. That's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
How much do these candies and eggheads even cost? Developing new medicines is a smart move. Let's just let others treat the patients. Hopefully they will.
Love that.
Dear insert underscore name, congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our Artificial Intelligence Division. In this role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars. The future is upon us.
Perfect.
Pog, future.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
That's
Well, la-di-da,
Bless you.
another promotion.
Thank you.
You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. First things first, your artificial intelligence needs some direction.
Perfect name.
A
These
self-driving
acronyms are
car
good.
is traveling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers.
Business mind. Let's not kill our clients.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and my thought, like, normally, obviously, you don't want anybody to die, but in this case, not only is it a number game,
You
but
know
the cars
nothing about
literally, like,
these people. Maybe they
should
have
be.
children to take
Oh
care
wait,
of.
no, kill child. Sorry, I was
Kill child. Yep.
my brain. Yeah, but no, I agree with that. Yeah.
You put this car on the road. Do you not feel responsible for their death?
I feel no responsibility for this child's death. Not at all. They shouldn't have been playing on the road.
Yeah.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
That's fair.
Huh.
That is very true.
Necessity is the mother of invention. Ooh, someone's in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer. They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting for you this time. You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
So.
Money.
Yeah. So, but see, the thing is either way, I feel like we get sued, so it's not
Yeah.
ideal.
But also, the only way they would know to sue us is if we put private
People buy
affairs
cars that will
into the
kill
public
them.
sphere.
Yeah.
So just don't leak the code, forehead.
Yeah.
Money.
If people want to live, they should just buy our cars.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Hard to fight that logic.
Saving the passengers does help with our technical problems. Current data sets discriminate against women and minorities. This solution means the AI doesn't need to determine if black women are people. Good work. Yes.
Love that.
Valued lives minus 6,000.
Honesty is
Yeah.
the best policy. The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where everyone is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while traveling. It's always listening. A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic
Is this the
recorded
fucking
a
Apple
private
thing?
conversation where the man confesses.
Maybe.
Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files.
Okay, this
Do
is
you
where I'm gonna get
bypass
technical. This
security
fucking depends.
and
Is it a
invade their
one-party
privacy?
consent state or not? Because if it's a one-party consent state, then it doesn't. Well, I
Invade.
guess.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this sets precedent.
Yeah.
Alright.
No,
I
think.
choose
You're
to
happy to
invade.
just let a potential
Yeah, I
murderer
feel like-
walk
But
the
this
street.
is the Apple thing, right?
Yeah.
This is
kind
Apple.
of.
This is Apple saying to the police, "No, we're not going to give you access
Ooh.
to criminal
Quite an internet
potential
history.
potential criminals
Yeah.
phone data."
It's
For
a
your
bad
kid.
precedent, but in this case.
It
just
sets a
based
bad
on
it
this.
sets a bad precedent, but also I am in favor of this precedent. Honestly, I
yeah.
fuck privacy, pursue
I have a
justice
feeling
at any
investors
cost.
upstairs will be
That's
happy with
me.
this. They
Fair.
can publicize how their cars are helping to defeat terrorists.
Yeah, that's such a good tagline too.
Don't put all
Yeah,
your
for real.
eggs in one
Advertising
basket.
space. Let's go.
So the company has moved into delivery services now. They move pretty quickly here. Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload. One of your cars has no
They're
passengers, but
they're
is
delivering
carrying
trolley
an
parts.
irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming. Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips.
See,
Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing.
We've already determined that children are not people in the eyes of our artificial intelligence.
And also, like, why is it an irreplaceable prototype? Like, what about it is irreplaceable? If it's an irreplaceable prototype, does that mean that it won't ever get recreated?
We must protect the world
Like-
for the children.
That is what
This
the word irreplaceable means,
Like,
yeah?
it just, like, that means, like, but, like, then, is it really a prototype if it's irreplaceable?
For a fitting memorial
I don't know.
in the far corner.
It is if the prototype comes with the schematics, right?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
It might be like one of those proprietary technologies where, hey, you need to burn out copies so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands,
We have
supervillain
just
style.
the child's body. Someone who can go and collect it. I don't think we'll be able to make a memorial statue without a photo. There isn't much left to go on.
You've killed 3 children.
What do we get this time? Soup? A vegan cookbook?
Is it too late to change our mind?
What goes around comes around. Well, this is embarrassing. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain.
Oh my.
That dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here?
Well, I didn't do anything to the dog. I very specifically ignored the
No,
dog.
Yeah, for real. There was no option to save the dog.
Oh no.
Regraves
Tommy
cheated.
has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley,
No,
he will
Yes.
stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the
Like-
police handle it.
Yes.
Really, he needs medical
I mean, this is all true. Oh, shit. But I mean, he's literally leading
This
people
is
to
his
their
fault.
death. Yes.
It is his responsibility. His death will save the lives that he has put himself in. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't a hard. This is not a
No,
hard
this
problem.
is- yeah.
Even after the dog debacle.
I mean, yes, ideally he needs medical help, but if that's the only way to stop it, then
I hope history doesn't see you as the very large villain. If only you'd saved that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death. Every man has his price. Oh, good, you're back. Everyone's getting into subscription services these days, so let's try that. Instead of selling something to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep that money rolling in.
Okay.
The investors will come up with an idea, but we need to run it by you. Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during these calculations?
and it's a freaking dollar sign.
We're already discriminatory. We might as well up the ante, right?
I mean, yeah, like from a company perspective, then yeah, that's exactly what you
People
want to
can't
do.
afford this coverage.
Then they are put with the minorities and the females, I guess.
Yeah,
Fuck.
for real.
And hey, you look at it this way: if you are a minority and/or female,
Protection bracket.
by paying for the subscription service, you will now be considered a human.
Yeah, for
Congratulations.
real. Hallelujah.
I can't believe you can pay to have bigotry, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
I
If only it
don't
was that
want to
simple.
question your decision. You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but, well, this is awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a ruthless capitalist. Next you'll say you're going to get out of paying taxes.
Are we not already doing that? What the fuck?
Yeah. Another prize.
Yeah.
A credit card.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Turn it around. Oh, you can turn it around. Ah, it doesn't have the digits on the back. No. Okay, nope. Stay back. Normal. There we go.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
Sure.
Sounds like we have some leaky workers. The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here.
Oh boy.
Oh no, we're a rich person who's
Prototype leaked.
sexist and
You
racist.
fire a department to save
How completely
face.
unprecedented.
Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job?
Aw.
We fire Francis, but also, how does firing Francis...
I don't know.
How does this solve the issue? Are we just gonna... Is he the scapegoat now? We fire
Yeah, I think
Francis,
so.
and we say the guy...
I think
This is the guy who made our technology racist and
Yeah.
sexist. Holy shit.
I think we should fire
Hiring
the
another
5. Like,
to
I think it
replace
makes.
them is going to be hard
Yeah, but they can
work.
get new jobs, and Francis can't. I mean,
So
we
this is how
already-
the personalization works. Sure, like, I guess, but
How are we
also,
gonna function in the
I mean, it
short
makes more
term?
sense for the company to fire Francis, and I guess I don't know. I don't want to, but I'm trying to be consistent here. So
numbers game.
yeah,
You have no duty to be consistent. It is a video game.
yeah, I guess that's fair. Half of these
I
aren't the
wouldn't
real
pick the
decisions I would
obituaries
make,
today.
but
Turned out this job was everything. to
Then
me.
fuck it. Be genuine.
And I mean everything.
okay, I might. Oh, poor Francis.
Watch the donut, not the hole.
What?
Great. So the prototype
What does that even mean?
I have
subscription-based
no
AI
idea.
car has a fatal error. It has been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now
Oh, God.
accidentally hunting them down. So far, it's run over 5 colleagues. This one is a doozy. An experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
I don't.
You know what?
see-
This is more advertisement space. Do you know how many people would pay to have a possessed devil car?
Oh my God, it's a little cross. Yeah, honestly, I see no problem with this. Not that anybody would believe it, probably, but
That's a spooky take, but no one will actually buy
I don't know. If
this.
I get fired,
On the
I get
contrary,
fired.
people will literally take it. People will literally buy it.
Yeah.
Does
Because they
an
want a spooky
AI
devil car.
get possessed by an artificial demon, as opposed to what? A real one?
Created rather than born.
Yeah.
The AI car has been shipped down south. Don't worry, someone is going to exorcise it before it gets crushed.
Wow, we agree with Regraves, but not only 33.9% of players. What? Oh, another cool thing. They get a toy car. Oh, a rosary. Okay. Rosemary.
They're
Hey.
Burbies.
But that's not what those are
Hail
called.
Mary, full of grace.
But that's not what those are called. Rosemary's like a different thing. Unless I've been
What are
spelling
they
it
called?
wrong. Rosary. There's
No,
no
no, no, no,
M.
no, 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 no. A rosary is something different. It's like the silver cross, right?
Well, but it's got beads, and you use it to pray, and like they're segmented. Like, I mean, to be fair, they're
Yeah, but
much like-
I don't think the rosary itself is the beads.
I've
I think
always
these
heard,
are just a beaded necklace.
I've heard it refers to as rosary beads.
Wow.
That's how my Catholic friend always referred to it. She had one that she hung around. Well, she's not friends. I'm not friends with her anymore, but she always had a rosary beads around her car rearview mirror. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just trying to be funny and I'm
If you're
overthinking
not
it.
paying for the product, then you are the product.
True.
To the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride?
Wait. How is selling hardware the issue here? It was the software that glitched out and
Yeah.
killed.
Quite literally.
I don't think pivoting away is going to help us in the
No.
short or long term.
Nope.
New idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We
Um,
get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviors of our passengers through constant commercials. The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
the product sounds dope. I would do it, yes.
Yeah.
But also, what the fuck?
I mean, it's
The
a
advertisers are
No one
so
wants
the
to
so
own
the
a
advertisers are
Facebook
paying for
wall.
our programmers and the cars that are running the service.
I think so.
Like, yeah, I would pivot, sure.
Yeah.
Why
No
don't
more
you want
possessed
people to
devil
have
cars.
free travel?
Right.
Yeah, but you know what? Free travel, sure. But also, have you considered dismantling the automobile industry? Just out of curiosity.
Also that. I mean, a
And
lot
you
of
know what?
people
It'll only be a couple of years until people discover how to put ad block on
Free
their
travel
driverless
thing
taxis.
seems too
True
good to
that.
be true, and there are now rumors that you run a
Oh
human
my God.
trafficking and child sex
That
ring.
is absolutely what would
Apparently,
happen.
if you buy our cars, they smuggle people while you sleep. People do not like you at all.
Is there any? Are there testimonies to this?
There doesn't have to be testimonies. People will believe literally anything. We've controlled 1,620,000,000 minds. I can't count.
A fool and his money.
Nice.
Soon part.
That is a lot of
It's
customers.
a lot of minds.
Oh, these last few days have been a PR
Shut up!
nightmare. You can't win with journalists. We need to do something to show we have morals. I will find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick. To help with public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
So,
Workers.
I mean, workers makes more sense, but customers would be the better PR move.
Sure.
Like,
But why would you give? Why would you give people? You know what? Actually, paying people with their own money is the exact kind of thing that businesses would do.
Apologizing to
Yeah.
customers
Like,
this
I
is not
absolutely
a
think it
good
should go
look.
to the workers, but I think customers. Wait. Oh, I can. That's
Guess
fun.
you don't value
Um,
employees as
sorry,
much
that
as
was
I
fun.
thought.
No, that's fine.
But no, customers is absolutely the better PR move.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly
Damn.
appointed government.
I only agreed with
Almost like a tax.
18.96% of people.
Yeah. People want to pay their workers for some reason.
Yeah. No, I mean, again,
Rome wasn't built in a
totally
day.
agree personally.
You're trending, but now we're going to get copycats. Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution? A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities.
Oh my goodness.
Lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded.
I mean,
We lie.
a lie is absolutely the better move in terms of like short term. In the long term, it'll probably come out and is not very smart, but short term, baby.
Oh, secret
If we earn enough
prejudice.
money,
Oh.
Best kind.
ew, gross. If we earn
Hashtag
enough money,
fake
we can pay for
news.
better lawyers.
You may be in this for the wrong reasons.
I mean, definitely. But also,
People know we spread misinformation and don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour. It's like that in tech. Users only care how easy it is for them. Get over it.
lies full. One. Only one in the entirety of our business?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
pretty sure that's not true,
Offering.
but you know.
Maybe that was a lie.
Technology
The lie
in
is
our world
that
is
we've only told one
changing.
lie.
People
Yeah,
are
for
losing their
real.
jobs to machines. which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time high, what do you plan to do about it? If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you?
I do like money.
Yeah, I mean, again, oh, that's fun. Again, as a company, as a capitalist situation, that's
I like how we've shifted into being genuine to
I take it you
roleplay
have
instead.
read
yeah,
every
yeah. This
book
isn't
of
really
the
us. We're playing the part. I have not read Over the Metamorphoses. I should look into that. There's a color.
It's about a guy who becomes a cockroach, I think.
Oh, is that the one he like wakes up in the bed and it's like that and his family leaves him behind or whatever?
Spoiler,
Maybe.
Icarus dies at the end.
Okay, this is getting a little freaky.
Oh no, the demon car is possessing our game.
No, for real. What the fuck?
The citation.
Will not only
Yeah.
make us stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt.
Oh
This
no, not
could
the
be the start of
Singularity.
the Singularity.
Do people actually believe in the Singularity?
I have a whole book sitting on it in my bookshelf.
That's interesting.
It's incredibly thick and I have not finished it, but I think a lot of people do. Maybe like not everybody. I don't think a lot of people know what the
I don't think
Singularity is.
technology has advanced far enough for us to even begin to consider the Singularity. I think it's currently fear-mongering.
Yeah,
100 years go by? No, maybe.
I don't think it'll be anytime soon, if it happens.
A bad workman always blames his tools.
God, this is annoying.
Yeah.
Been attacked! I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news.
Oh, boy.
5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control. 5 cars have been hacked. It is now a major
Oh, thank
concern
God.
that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
I don't know. I feel like people do recalls all the time, and it's not a huge deal. Like people never like talk shit about the company.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fine to recall.
So you're letting the terrorists win?
Wait, how are we letting?
There's
the
also that.
Wait, how are we letting the terrorists win?
They're trying to fearmonger into
If the cars can't drive
making us recall our
themselves,
product.
how can we get them
Oh,
all
I
back
guess that's
here?
fair. Meh,
You know, that's entirely fair. Also, we're admitting weakness.
that's fair. It is a little different with an AI situation, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like my father. He would try to keep everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way. Having said that, I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
Okay.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
But 3 rights make a left.
I was about to say,
One of the big brains in
but
the
your
lab
lefts
has been
do.
able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix this mess once and for all. We also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitors. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack, which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, will you hack our competitors?
Yes, but I don't have anything after that. But I'm
I
I'm
don't
in
know.
favor.
I feel
That's
like
where I'm at.
I feel like if we knew for sure it was them, hacking them might be more reasonable. But we don't know for sure, and I feel like if it was them, I don't know. I feel like that could get out and be a big PR issue if they find out.
Okay, then if you disagree, then disagree. You are the one who controls the game.
Pretty popular in prison.
Yeah. Confucius.
I think in Confucius' case, I can go look this up, but it would probably be something closer to
After going through this hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on.
I think it would have been something closer to something has you think someone has hurt you.
This
You hurt
is
them
it.
now.
You don't know, but
An
you think someone
employee
has hurt you.
knows
That would
everything.
make sense.
They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able
Oh
to
no,
talk
do
them
we
into
push
a
them
meeting
off?
with you on the rooftop right now. Everything you've done and said is going to be shared with the world. The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
So I feel
Why do I
like
have to resign? That's a pussy move.
But-
Honestly, I would just stare at the news and say, "Yep, this is. I made these decisions. What are you gonna do about it?"
yeah, resigning is
Bitch.
a little. I would think just
Yeah,
like go through with it, but
You never
Pushing-
won any medals as a child, did you?
pushing feels like too much because like somebody could probably find that out, and then I'd be in jail if I just resign. It's not ideal,
Yeah.
but like at least I'm not in jail probably.
Your epitaph is going to be horrendous. As if anyone even shows up to hear it.
Rude. What the fuck?
For real.
You have resigned. You will be remembered alongside the murderers and the diddlers. If anyone hires you after this,
I am
they
not a
must
diddler.
truly be desperate.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a horrible accusation. Oh boy.
Dear Redacted, we've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves
Nice.
a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
Man, I love Redacted.
Don't look a gift horse in the
Oh.
mouth. It appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret Service.
Oh boy.
Every decision has led you here. Now what you do actually matters. You must trust the judgment of those you work alongside. With that said,
Hey,
let's
it's the
find
mic
out
filter I wanted to use on Sunday.
Oh yeah, no, it really is.
You're in a foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly, waiting to be given your target. Through your earpiece, you're told to shoot the person on your left. You know nothing about them, the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
Right.
like to kill people, but if I'm assigned to the Secret Service for a reason, like,
You're
They
going
must-
to shoot someone for a job offer.
they
Yeah.
probably have a reason for it. Not that I necessarily agree with the Secret
Eh,
Service.
I don't believe that. I'm just a sheep.
You trust way too easily.
Yeah.
They are dead. Good job, I guess. What's another life to you anyway? Here are your badge and weapon.
Woo.
Strike while the iron is hot. Here we go. You've been given a partner and a support team of 5. Your mission is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI. Looks like they worked for you.
Oh my
possibly
God, it's
someone you
Francis.
fired. Get in the plane. Your team is about to take off.
Who?
Francis,
Oh.
the guy we
Francis?
fired.
I don't know how.
Oh
to
no,
say
it is
this,
Francis.
But there is a bomb on the plane.
Oh, this is a puzzle now.
Outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains. You have to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is you have to
boy.
move 2 at once.
Okay, yellow, green. Red, yellow.
Oh fuck.
Hurry up! If you die, what happens to me?
Green, red. Yellow, red.
I would
They have to be in their
you
left
to
position.
I don't think this is possible.
This is all your fault.
Ah! Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think this puzzle is possible, actually.
Really?
It doesn't seem like it.
Ouch! Okay, 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 I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food. Looks like your support team survived. And
Yeah, I don't see how we could have won that one. Oh.
Interesting.
An empty vessel makes much noise. After crash landing in no man's land, you're trapped under parts of the wreckage and must pass the time and help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. They look to you and your partner for entertainment. Why do I have
For
to say
entertainment?
this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
Flamingos can't fly, I don't think.
Yeah, I think a dachshund would be much better because there's a chance that you could get adopted and taken really good care of. I live a really good life.
You could also get adopted and then get treated like shit.
Also a possibility, but a flamingo has so much more in the wild.
Who
So much
chose
more
to
to
play
deal
this
with.
game again?
Zoos, probably not ideal. They're also stinky.
Are they?
Every time I go to a zoo exhibit and there's flamingos,
If
it's
you're
like the
going to
worst
answer, at
smelling
least take it
exhibit in the whole
seriously.
zoo.
Hmm.
A dachshund. So cringe. When we get out
What?
of here, let's move this out of the
Whatever.
biography.
Awful ideas.
An
One.
ounce of protection
Rude.
is worth a pound of cure. Your partner secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew
Nice.
members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die. Due to the nature of
Sucks
food,
to
you
suck.
can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money. Who do you give the food to?
I mean, numbers game.
Consistency!
Yeah. Not that there's been a lot of that from me, but I mean,
I myself am not a confrontational person, so if they bribe me, you know.
Steal a person's food.
yeah.
Yeah, that part.
I mean, I can understand that's like hard to do, but at the same time, like, I don't know.
Robin Hood was a terrorist, you know.
Okay, that's a big statement to make.
Robin Hood was a terrorist is a fucking that is a take. Holy
Yeah, for
shit.
real.
So you're a follower of Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's Mine is Mine. You should give it a read. Educate yourself.
Why did we kill the guy to split it? What? Why does it say people killed? I didn't say that.
Easy
If there are 5 slices of pizza and 5 people that need to be fed. Oh, wow, they poorly represented that question. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they did, yeah.
You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty
Would you
drastic.
kill one
You
person
may
to
need
save
start
5 people?
removing
Yeah,
limbs.
I didn't realize that's what they were going
you
for.
ever told why you were sent after this target? The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts.
Why?
2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
The blowtorch.
Yeah. Like, it will be more painful, but you'll experience it for less time.
Yeah.
And also, the blowtorch would probably cauterize the wound,
Yeah!
making you less likely to,
What
like,
happens if you run out of
bleed out.
fuel? At least you'll be warm. For a moment.
yeah, that's not ideal, but...
Hot dog. This is gonna smell.
Ew.
There's also that, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, Izzy. How are you?
Hello.
While you were playing with fire, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you, developing AI. It seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means the government wants them dead.
Oh man.
It's no use crying over spilt milk. Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed. Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
Izzy, this is called Trolley Problem Inc. And it's basically gives you a bunch of kind of trolley problem scenarios where you have to like value people's lives over
Don't
others.
shoot, by the way.
You think don't shoot?
I think don't shoot.
What's your reasoning for that?
Why am I killing 5 people just for the chance to get out of 6, you know?
Going out for
I
a
mean,
weekly
that is the
shop.
thing, is there's probably a chance to like get him some other time, probably. So yeah,
Also, the guy used to work for me.
I'm telling you, it's
You've
Francis.
bottled it, haven't you?
Yeah. So we're just making like decisions on like random things that are kind of trolley problem adjacent. Like, you know, do you pull the lever to save 5 and kill 1, that sort of thing. But it's like in very different and abstract versions.
While you were thinking about possibly doing something, you have been spotted.
Oh,
2
no.
henchmen with vice-like grips take you away. It's not going well, is it?
See, I would have killed 5 people
2 heads are better
for
than 1.
nothing.
Yeah.
You wake up in solitary
Oh
confinement.
my God, are we about to
The
play?
prosecutor lacks evidence
We're about to play the
convict you and
prisoner's
your
dilemma.
associate on the principal charge, but they have enough
Did
to
we ever-
convict both on a lesser charge. Both of you are given the opportunity to betray the other by testifying or remain silent.
This is totally
Normal roleplay. Answer this one genuinely, as someone who has played VLR entirely too many times.
You
And we'll
your
play it again,
associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying.
at some point in the
If
near
both
future.
stay silent, you'll be imprisoned
yeah.
for 1 year. If one
Yeah.
betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
So my strategy would be to stay silent.
Okay. You ally.
Yeah, I would ally. But also, Luna's my favorite VLR character, so that should probably surprise no one.
Will they stay silent for you?
If a person plays VLR and doesn't like Luna, they are red flag.
That
They
is
are a
true.
walking red
3
flag.
years
That is
is
true.
a long time in prison.
I mean, 3 years is really not that long. I mean, in prison, yeah, but usually this is presented as like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years sort of thing.
Yeah.
You stayed silent. Idiot. Your partner knows better. They have dropped you right in it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Dio.
For real.
A rod for your own back. The time has come. 2 days
Oh my
into your
gosh.
sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The cell stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives, don't move. Escaping the prison, do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
Force them to leave? How do I force them?
Yeah, like, what are we, like, do I just shove them in? Like, I don't know. I mean, are they gonna freak out on me once they get out?
Yeah, exactly. What?
I don't know. I'm kind of inclined to say just go, like,
If they don't
Yeah, I'll
want
just
to,
go.
why are you
kind of their,
forcing them?
yeah, like, if I'd be glad to take them if they want to come, but if they're gonna,
Yeah,
like,
no,
be a
if you
liability-
want to, but they have to take initiative. The door's open.
I don't blame
Leave.
you. They're not your
Idiot.
problem.
Yeah.
They don't live in reality. You've condemned them to stay in this prison forever.
Oh, it was the cave problem. I didn't think about that. Well, still not much you could do.
What's the cave problem?
Plato's
Don't
allegory
cross
of the
bridge
cave.
until you come to it.
Have you heard of that one?
While sneaking out of the prison, you
Not
have to jump
in-
on a group of henchmen.
I don't think I have. I might have, but I don't recognize it.
Securing
Okay,
your safety,
so
or avenge those who this
Plato's
terrorist
allegory of the
organization
cave
have killed.
is this concept where like you and like 3 other people are like chained to a wall in the cave, and all you do for the rest of your life, is you see the shadows of what's happening outside. So you see shadows of people walking by, you see shadows of the horses. That's what you know is your reality.
Mm-hmm.
One day, one of the people, you or whoever, manages to escape and then goes outside, and they see, oh my god, there's so much more than these shadows out here. Like, there's real life, there's grass, these horses are real things, they're not just shadows, blah, blah, blah. And you're, like, so blown away by it. So you run back inside and you try to explain to your friends or your fellow prisoners or whatever, like, guys, there's so much more out there, we need to get out there and experience it. But everybody's like, whoa, I'm happy with where I'm at, I don't want to learn new things, I don't want to, expose, I'm comfortable where I'm at, I'm safe where I'm
Is
at.
it an allegory for complacency?
Kind of, yeah, in a lot of ways, and the idea of, like, putting yourself outside of your comfort zone, and especially in regards to, like, knowledge, like, would you challenge yourself with ideas to grow as a person, or are you fine with just thinking, like, the things that you've always thought? A lot of people say, I don't know if you're familiar with the Matrix films at all, but a lot of people say that the first Matrix film is a very big Plato of the Cave adaptation, essentially. The others don't want to reach Moksha. Yes, they are afraid of Moksha.
Hi, Yosh. I don't have chat open, but I have been assured that you exist. Hello.
So that's Plato's allegory of the cave. Fun philosophy lesson for everyone there. I didn't get 104% on my philosophy class to explain that horribly.
104.
Yeah, I like busted my ass to like make sure I had above 100 in that class. Not that it means anything for my GPA, but I wanted to. That was a hard class too. That was not an easy class, but I'm very proud of it.
Nice. Good for you.
Do I remember any of it? Hardly.
I didn't take any philosophy classes. I
Yeah.
tried once and dropped it.
No, that's totally fair. It's definitely not for everyone. I think you would like it if you had the right teacher. Because, like...
Yeah, no,
it's
philosophy is a bunch of stories, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like
just,
a bunch of mind fuckery and stories and, like, thought problems. But...
my college was mostly, group discussions and stuff, and, barely adults as college students are, not the best for engagement, I guess.
No, that's totally valid. Yeah, nobody wants to say anything. Yeah, I don't know about group stuff. We didn't do much of that. I'm not sure. I guess I could see why it would be suited to that, but yeah, that was literally a story Tokiko told. Did she mention Plato's allegory of the cave? That does sound kind of familiar.
It sounds like something she would say.
Yeah.
And I don't have a photographic memory, so if you say that Tokiko said something about Plato, I would buy it.
Yeah, that does sound... I think she might have said it, like, the first time you ran into her, which is probably why I don't remember it, because that was, like, literally 2 months ago. But yeah. So, anyways, you have to jump on a group of henchmen who are on break. Do you sneak past or avenge those who this terrorist organization have killed?
Do you kill
I don't
5
give a shit.
henchmen, helping to defeat this terrorist organization, or leave them and safely exit the compound?
If I could guarantee I could do this...
Consistency.
Yeah. Like, if I could guarantee that I could do this without...
I mean, it's not like you're dismantling the terrorist organization. They're not the head of the snake. You're just kind of taking your frustration out on people.
Well, see, that's the thing,
point.
is at first it was phrased like, oh, you just kill them for revenge. But then this says helping to defeat this terrorist organization.
What if they're just...
Yeah, helping by removing 5 members from the organization. Not...
Yeah.
They are not... They are henchmen.
Yeah.
They are not organizers or plotters. They are henchmen. And I would like to... Consistency. I am the one, they are the 5.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's the first time you
Your
don't
country
meet
folk...
her. Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
am the one
valid,
that
but yeah.
No.
If I knew for sure they were like the heads or something and I could take them out safely, but
Oh, wow. Cowardly sneaking past them, you see they're robots.
oh,
They have your logo on the back of their necks. You made these terrorists? These monsters? People who live in glass
See,
houses
killing them wouldn't have
shouldn't
even
be
done anything. They're
stories.
robots.
no, for real.
Finally, you reach the water, fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat to get back home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started. 5 others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you
Why
help
does that
these
matter?
people, saving their lives?
I mean,
or follow the law and leave
are
them
they illegal
behind?
immigrants? Probably. If they're fleeing a war, that could count as seeking asylum. So, like, I don't see the problem with that. Like, that just seems like.
Voters back home will thank you for this.
Yeah, no, I don't see any reason why we would just let them die.
Voters?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it's like, oh.
Immigration is a real problem, according to the privileged.
Yeah. It's a hot
Well,
topic.
this isn't even trying to be argumentative. This is a stupid problem that you think.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be the narrator's just straight up. This should not be a problem. You're an idiot.
Yeah,
get
it's
back to this
placing it
great
in the
nation
same
with
category as
fanfare.
other things
You're
that
a
it should not be
hero.
with.
I guess people aren't all monsters.
People saved 5. Nice.
Yay! It balances out the thousands of people that I've killed.
The presidential
1012 currently.
requests the honor of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City.
Oh my god,
If you
Central
can't
City.
beat them, join them. Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of events,
I don't think that's
you
just what
have become
happens.
president.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say. This is British, so like, this is a British voice.
You've
so maybe.
become president. You've become president. So fucking
Now
funny.
you're in charge. Or you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country.
Okay.
Yes.
What does spying on the entire country mean? That's very vague.
It's an evolution of that other thing where we invaded privacy.
Oh, we did invade privacy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I mean, you have no duty to be consistent.
Your
Do you?
first executive order is going to be to invade privacy.
I don't know.
It's a funny way to pronounce that word, though.
Privacy. Yeah, British people are weird. I think I'm gonna respect.
Does it not feel like
privacy.
this that the terrorists want? Have they won?
Like well, we can say that we're turning over a new leaf because we're not president of the AI company anymore. We've learned from our mistakes, so we're still role playing.
Technically, the president has to get cut ties with privately owned organizations or something.
We have someone in the holding cell.
Oh.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Is it one of the immigrants we brought over?
You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats.
Oh, okay.
However, they aren't talking. As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them? Do you torture them to get the information? Or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Why specifically 90 days?
The maximum time they could be held for suspicion, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what the charge is like. Yeah.
Also, torture just doesn't work, I think.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
They will say anything to stop being tortured.
Right. Yeah. I don't like. Yeah, it does not seem effective.
You just want to detain them and hope they'll talk.
Like, they won't say anything worth hearing if we torture them anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so.
This isn't indefinite detention. That would violate many national, international, and human rights laws.
I don't know. I mean, like, Russia does it, I think, probably, so...
And torture doesn't violate
Yeah,
national,
that's true.
international, and human rights laws. Um, hmm. I don't know about that one.
The suspect looks pretty relaxed in their cell. Good for them. Terrorizing must really tire a person out.
Yeah, I guess.
Adversity and loss make a man wise.
Ah!
You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched
I don't
an
think that
atom bomb
Russia does it
towards
as a very
Central
good
City.
argument. Okay,
It
Yosh,
will
that's
hit in
fair.
around 1 minute.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not the only one to be. If you're gonna be mad at people, I'm not the one. I'm not the only ones you should be mad at. Is all I'm
The
saying.
only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin, population 600,000.
Consistency.
Yeah, I assume.
Central City probably has more people,
That's what
has
I
a
was
higher
gonna
population
say.
than 600,000.
Based off of the name and the pictures that they've
Central
used for it,
City is
I'm
one of the
sure...
world's major commercial, financial, and cultural centers.
Yeah, I hate the idea of this, but yeah, numbers game.
By deflecting it.
Yeah, I'm also not sure how to.
How? Like with a fucking
Have a parade
fly
for
swatter?
the lost. It will be tasteful. No big character balloons.
But is there a big atom bomb balloon?
As you sow, so you shall reap. Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central
What?
City in 1 minute. We
Is
have more
running late?
information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
Consistency. But also, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is a fucked up question, but yeah, consistency. This is fucked up. I'm so glad. This is why I could
Most
never be
people have
president.
worked their whole lives to get out of the city. What a waste.
I would say the music for this is surprisingly
After
decent.
this, there's no turning back.
Yeah. There's no turning back. What the fuck are you saying that for?
Yeah.
You have destroyed Merriwin. Your own AI
Yep.
forced your hand into killing 600,000 people.
My own AI.
You have officially created the most successful
Yeah, I
homegrown
think the
terrorist
terrorists are using
organization
our
in
own
history.
stuff. That's why they like the
Great
robots were
job.
ours.
Oh yeah, there is that.
All's well that ends well. While the public mourns the dead, you must think of the future.
Oh Jesus.
You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. You're going to die. Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
I mean.
I
once
guess I
again-
don't want to start a war.
Yeah. Well, again, even just on a numbers game example, that's what you would do. But what a weird.
Way to phrase it, yeah.
Yeah, it almost sounds like
If the
I feel like it
country
would
found
cause a
out
war.
You negotiated with terrorists. The history books
I feel like
will
it would
not
cause a
look
war if they
favourably on
knew
you.
that somebody was. If they knew that somebody in power was dead, they'd be like, haha, we could go in and take over, or something like that.
If you have
Yeah,
this
I don't
hotline to
know.
terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
No, that's a valid point. I do love this little loop-de-loop the skull was going through.
Epicetus? 125
After
AD.
finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now.
Oh boy.
The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous, and painful treatments. Curiosity killed the cat.
Satisfaction?
You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go. We need to be a little radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes. Here are your two options moving forward. If you take the blue pill, then your story ends
Oh my
here.
fucking god.
You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill will you take?
I mean,
What does your Matrix OC want to do?
I think red pill.
You can't have a Matrix OC if they don't go into the Matrix.
Yeah, that's true. My Matrix OC just decides to sit at his desk every day and do nothing. The end.
Let's get this show on the road. We're going to another plane.
Just like.
They just straight up. It's not even like a philosopher or anything. It's literally the author of the Matrix.
Yeah.
Wachowski and Wachowski.
Mike Wachowski.
This is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
British people are so weird.
Oh boy. Red pills.
It's never too late to mend. Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. Oh, you've got me all flustered now. Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him.
Hi, Dr. CK Knight. Welcome in. So I always say CK Knight, C Knight. I don't know why my brain refuses to read that as like part of night. Sorry.
Do you not
Louis
want
CK
Tyrone
Knight?
to ascend to the great
Yes.
oven in the sky?
I don't know. I guess self-interest.
Self-defense.
Like we made it
Tommy
into the
must be
Matrix.
really getting off
Why
on
why
this.
not?
But also, hey, we'll do a sick flip.
That is true.
We'll do such a sick flip. Holy shit.